join us. There we go. Hi, guys. All righty. Welcome, everybody.
We want to say hi.
Yes, absolutely.
Hi.
We do want to say hi. So thank you all for joining us. And so we're just going to turn this over to Mara to start. So Mara, it's yours.
Okay, so quickly, we're just not waiting for anybody. We're just going. Okay.
Well,
We got 3 minutes. We're 3 minutes past, so.
Okay.
we can.
It's being recorded.
Oh, I guess my watch is a little bit forward, but I want to say I'm so excited because we're about 3 weeks out. This is an itinerary that we haven't done. We've done maybe the first part, Nova Scotia, but not the rest of it. And so I know you all are excited too, but we're excited.
We are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm excited for all of you. I wish I was able to join you this time, but unfortunately, it's not in the cards. But I'm doing everything on my end to make sure that you won't even know I'm not there. So,
Wow.
We'll miss you for sure.
well,
But you always
thank
take
you.
good care for us.
Thank you. Thank you. So I wanted to, I have a lot of information. So get your pens and paper handy for those of you that like to take notes, because if I say something that you forgot about, you may not want to have to listen to the whole recording again. So I'm first going to start with the travel tips. Okay. These are important, up to the date things that, I mean, we have lots of experienced cruisers, but we do have some that are new to cruise. So, so let's indulge everybody by just going over some important reminders. So, number one, for your flights, make sure that you check in 24 hours prior to departure. Now, please give yourselves extra time. Plan to arrive at the airport, even though you're only going to New Jersey, 2 to 3 hours prior to takeoff. None of this 1 hour stuff anymore, because everything is taking longer. People are moving slower, and there's a lot more people in the airports. You're traveling at peak season. So I'd rather you wait in the airport than at home. So get there early, do what you need to do, and just sit there and have a Starbucks. All right. Also want to ask you, for my own personal benefit, please wear masks in the airport. You have people that are flying in from all over the world, and you just have no idea what they're carrying with them. And just that extra precaution of wearing a mask would really be, could really make the difference from an amazing trip to a terrible trip. So wear your masks. If you take medication, bring an extra supply just in case you're delayed returning home. The seas may be a little rougher than usual, so bring bonine and sea bands just in case you tend to have a little sensitivity to motion, as the two together really help avoid seasickness. For those of you that haven't yet, download the Celebrity app. This must be done before you arrive at the ship. You can do it now. Just go to the App Store and download the Celebrity app. Um, it in the app, it'll have your digital room key. It enables onboard chat between you and other passengers. You can add your friends, new and old, to your chat on your phone, and you can also see the activities that are going on the ship. Like the naturalists, they have lectures about what's going on in Iceland and volcanoes and all that other stuff. So you can also create a personal calendar. Everybody following along so far? I can't see anybody except myself. We
You
still,
repeat
Yeah.
medication? Can
what?
you repeat those two medications for seasickness, please?
Oh, bonine and sea bands. They can all be bought at the local store, local drugstore, Walgreens, CVS. They keep them where they keep motion sickness things. Sea bands are bracelets. Okay. And they don't have you don't get seasick from those like you do from, the other thing, Dramamine and the patch. So I definitely recommend that as first line of offense. Okay. Defense, not offense. Um, let your credit card companies know that where you're going because there's been so many fraud alerts going on. I don't know me personally, but everybody everywhere else. So let your bank or your credit card companies know that you're traveling to Greenland and Iceland and Canada. So that's important. And check with your cell service carrier. Let them know that you're going to be on a cruise ship. And if you do need to be reached or you do need to make calls, you may want to check about what's called a cruise ship plan. Okay. If you are delayed in getting to the ship, I know most of you are coming in early, but if you're not and you're delayed, call the leisure care, the insurance company. You've all been sent the policy. We're gonna send out a reminder before you go so you have it handy. You don't need to print it out. You just need to keep it in your phone. And it gives you the carefree travel assistance and an emergency number, which is on that policy. Next, I want to talk about packing. Or, well, before I get to that, any questions on what I've just mentioned? Okay, good to continue. So Iceland, the weather can be very fickle and it can change in a matter of minutes. So normal summer attire is not going to work. So there's basically a 4-layer packing strategy for this trip. You want to have a base layer of like thin, moisture wicking thermal leggings and tops, a middle layer, which would be like a fleece jacket or a lightweight down or down alternative puffer jackets. An outer layer would be like windproof or rain jackets and rain pants. Ponchos, not good. Um, for footwear, sturdy, waterproof hiking boots or standard running shoes, which may get wet if you're walking on damp moss or near the waterfalls. So waterproof is great if you have it. Um, Pack bathing suits in the carry-on because you're going to be where you're going to want to use the pool. They have the solarium on the ship and the hot tubs, and you also many of you are going to be going to Sky Lagoon. So and then the last packing tip is do not overpack. Leave room for all the beautiful yarns that Great Yarns is going to be having available for you and what you see in Iceland. I always take a folding nylon duffel bag that's empty. I pack it in my suitcase. That way I can bring back whatever I want. Okay? Any questions?
Yes, I have one. The jackets, should we pack a puffer type jacket or windbreaker?
Yes, I just actually said that. Yes.
I know,
Yes.
but we, I think that Fontel, didn't you say something about getting jackets?
Certainly the puffer jacket is a great idea.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll have a necessity for a windbreaker.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
so,
Okay,
I forgot about that. Thanks,
yeah,
Meg. I think that was
no,
Meg.
I mean,
It was.
is the jackets we get are will be somewhat waterproof?
yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
good.
Yes.
So I don't need to bring both.
What about the formal nights? How many are there?
I'm getting there.
Not there yet. Okay.
I'm getting there.
Mara,
Yes.
when you say puffer jacket, we're in Canada. A puffer jacket is a winter coat.
Yes.
Is that what you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, because is who is that? Rona? Rana?
It's Rana.
Hi, Rana. I recognize your
Hi.
voice. I can't see your beautiful face, but I recognize your voice. So it could be in the 40s. It could come down to the low 40s. So I'm a Florida girl, so I bring my
Recording
puffer.
in
I bring my
progress.
puffer. Yeah. And something with a hood is a good idea too.
Okay.
Okay? Now they make these puffers that are so light that they don't really take up any room. So that's what I have. All right. So about the ship. Um, so the formal night situation is gone. On Celebrity now they call it evening chic, which is not formal. It has replaced formal nights with attire that people can be comfortable wearing, such as for the men, slacks and a sport coat or a collared shirt. Women usually wear smart casual dresses or elegant pantsuits. No tuxedos are required, no evening gowns. Save the weight in your suitcase for the yarn. Okay. And you can actually even wear jeans, but no ripped jeans. All right.
To the
To the dining room, to the
oh,
dining room.
okay.
Yes. And so as far as navigating the ship, it's a wonderful ship. It has so many wonderful spots for relaxing and knitting, and there's a thermal suite for those of you that are booked in Aqua Class, and for those of you that want to buy a day pass, the thermal suite is an area where you can just relax in a beautiful environment with aromatherapy and truly pamper yourselves. Even if the outdoor deck is brisk, the indoor solarium is adults only. It's glass enclosed, climate controlled. The pool is warm. You may want to spend some time there. For those of you that are in Aqua Class, you have unlimited access to the Persian Garden, which is actually perfect after a cold day on land to just sit on those heated tile lounges and just relax. Okay. Um, for your storage in your staterooms, take your luggage, after you unpack, put your suitcases under your beds so you have all the space that you need. And something I started doing recently was buying metal magnetic clips hooks that you could put on the walls and hang things on. So you have things more accessible because the cabins aren't huge, but they're comfortable. And sometimes having things readily available and not through drawers is a good thing. So,
Magnetic.
the Sky Observation Lounge, which is up on deck 14, is really the holy grail for cruising in Iceland. It has floor to ceiling panoramic windows. It's at the front of the ship. You could head there during port arrivals and departures because you can get just dramatic views from there through the fjords and everything else. You can have a cocktail there and just be shielded from the wind.
What was the name of that again, Mara?
The Sky Observation Lounge.
You'll see it fairly early on because it's attached to our classroom.
Correct.
Wonderful, Barry.
Yes, yes. And there's again the solarium is on deck 12. So that's one place that you'll find Barry knitting when he's taking a break from teaching, right, Barry?
Yep, it's my home.
His favorite spot. Okay.
Sarah, I have a question. I have a
Yes.
question. My question is regards to I get bombarded by celebrity like daily for extra packages of this and that, Wi-Fi, drinks, what have you. And it seems to me that our package included something.
Yes,
along those lines.
I'm going to talk about that. So
Okay.
everybody knows what they've got.
Okay.
Shortly, very shortly.
Okay.
So the other place that's really cool is the Lawn Club, which is up on deck 15. It's absolutely, it could be too cold for sunbathing, but it's a great place to catch a sunset. They have concerts out there. They have movies out there. Pop up there with a jacket to see the amazing sky, and and you can just really enjoy it from the lawn club. Something very special for the solstice class ships. All right, so next I want to talk a little bit about dining. So there's you all have access to dining in the main dining room, in the buffet. For those of you that have Aqua Class, you can dine in blue. Some of you have, most of you have 6 p.m. dining, And some of you have select dining, which is open, and some of you are dining in blue, which is the specialty restaurant for Aqua Class. For those of you that requested main dining, you'll be seated near each other and feel free to rotate the tables if you'd like. If you're not sure which dining you have, it's on your invoice that we sent you, and it'll also be in the app. So there's also, so where can you dine on the ship? So all of those places you can dine. There's also the Mast Grill, which has great burgers and hot dogs. It's out on the pool deck. You could, if it's really cold, you can grab some hot food and walk inside into the solarium to enjoy it without the wind. The Grand Cuvée dining room is the main dining room. It's 2 stories. It's beautiful, and has dramatic views. It's a really nice place to dine. We've arranged group lunches in the main dining room on C days. So for those of you that are, first to our group or don't know people yet, it's a great place to meet some new friends and make some nice connections. More to follow will be given to you on the details. But again, this is on the C days. It's not mandatory, but for those of you that want some company for lunch, it's a great place to gather. Yes,
Just make sure that they know that it isn't just for the knitters, it's for their companions and so forth. Everyone can come join us
yes,
for the
that
group.
they know that. Yeah, we've done that already. Yep. So you all have the classic beverage package and the basic Wi-Fi. That is included with your package. They offer premium packages, and you can do it either if you want to upgrade, you can do it online, at celebrity.com by going into manage your account or by calling this number, 800-242-6374. Just make sure they know that you already have the basic packages and that you're only interested in upgrading. So what's the difference with upgrading? So when it comes to the beverage package, you get, wine, beer, soda, spirits, specialty coffees and teas from the coffee bar. That's all included up to $11 per serving. If you want a high-end martini or a special champagne, then the premium package would be the one for you. If you like Evian water and not just the basic water, then you might want a premium package because that would not be included. A lot of the cruise lines are switching over to aluminum water bottles now for obvious reasons. So I'm not sure what they're doing yet on this cruise because it's the first of the season, but water you would need to, and for those of you that don't drink, it also includes, you have unlimited water, regular water, tea, lemonade, fruit punch, juice. That's also included. So if you wanted to upgrade your Wi-Fi, for some people, the basic Wi-Fi package is good enough and they don't need to do more. If you're an occasional user of your Wi-Fi, your email, it might be good enough. But if you have to be available 24/7 and you need to do work or whatever, then you should consider upgrading your Wi-Fi package, and you can do that either by doing it online or by calling that number that I just handed out. Okay.
What's
Your
what's the upgraded Wi-Fi called?
premium Wi-Fi.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you didn't elect to prepay your gratuities, your onboard account will be charged daily. And the amount is based on the type of cabin you have. So it's going to be somewhere between $18 a day and 20-something dollars a day, depending upon what you have. If you feel like you want to prepay it, you can send me an email and we can charge the last card that you used to cover your gratuities. All right, I'm gonna
on airplane mode if you're getting
yes. So you have to go on airplane mode unless you want to get a $10,000 bill from your cellular, carrier. Yeah,
Been there, done that.
okay.
Also, Mara, can I ask you, how do we know if we prepaid our gratuities? Is that on our original invoice or not?
Yes, it is on your invoice. Yes.
And
Mhm.
if we didn't and we decide to call you, is there any advantage to doing that over?
No,
No. Okay.
no, it's the same price whether you do it in advance or whether you do it on board.
It just
Okay,
hurts
thank you.
less at the end.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
There are blackout curtains on the ship in their cabins because of the 24-hour
No,
daylight.
no.
So we should bring some kind of a mask to sleep if we need it dark.
I've been there 3 times and I've never had a problem with that.
Okay.
But bring a mask. Bring a mask if you think you might. Okay. Any more questions before I move on to the next subject?
It doesn't, the rooms are pretty dark without, I know in the morning it's still fairly dark when we've been on other cruises, so you shouldn't run into a problem there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so so the next thing and for those of you that are going on to do the Go Away Iceland package, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to talk about that. Please excuse those that aren't going, because this is not relevant, but it'll be quick, I promise. You should receive your itinerary and e-documents 1 to 2 weeks prior to departure. Things are changing very rapidly, and unfortunately, they have to do everybody's documents at the same time. And there were a couple people that did not have their passports yet, and we just got that information in. So they do them all at once. So now they can do the documents, and hopefully it'll be ready 1 to 2 weeks prior to departure. When you get off the ship in Reykjavik, you're going to find your way to the bus that you'll be touring on, and there will be signage. Excuse me?
That's good to know.
Yep. The first stop will be the Iztex wool yarn factory. Then there's going to be a tour, which is amazing. I've been there. It's really quite something. And then you're going to have lunch at a local restaurant. And then you're going to go on to the Sky Lagoon, bring your bathing suits. I need to talk to you about this, so there's no surprises, but the law is in Iceland that you actually have to take a shower before you go into the lagoons. So there are some changing rooms, but it's mostly public showers. So leave your vanity home or find a spot to change or whatever. Bring some water shoes or things, but that's just how it is. But I promise you, it will all be worth it when you're soaking in that water. Okay, right, Barry Klein?
Absolutely, 100% worth it.
100%. Just leave it all behind and just go for it. Okay. So, and after that, which will be the most amazing experience, you're going to go on the bus back to the hotel, and you'll have dinner on your own. Plenty of options nearby the hotel or in the hotel. So, you're going to go to sleep early because the next day you have a big long day that's going to be exciting and invigorating and thrilling. So yes.
Hello, I'm a new cruiser, so
Who is this, please?
Christy and I are new to the group. So
hi.
But in any case, it's nice to meet all of you. Couple questions. Do we need to make We're doing the post cruise. Do we need to make a reservation in a restaurant for that night where dinner is on our own, or are the options pretty easy to?
They're pretty easy and accessible. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
Okay,
So the next morning you're going to get up, you're going to have breakfast, and you're going to have a full day of touring with a stop for lunch. You're going to go to the Golden Circle, and you're going to see the most amazing scenery you've seen in your lives. It's a long day. I always bring snacks. You will make a stop for lunch, as I said. Then you're going to go back to the hotel and again dinner on your own. And then in the next morning, you're gonna go home, most of you. Now, I need to talk to you about transfers, okay? And this is new to me. I just found this out on Friday. So when originally we sent out the itinerary for Iceland, it showed that, a list of things that weren't included, and one of them was transfers. When we booked this a year and a half ago, we were given a range of costs depending upon how the flights worked out. The goal was to group you with others that are departing at similar flight times. The rates you were given were between 65 per person to 307 for a private transfer, depending upon the number of people in your group. So now that we've received everyone's flight details, our tour operator is working on getting us a better deal as the rates have increased significantly due to the local fuel surcharges. So as soon as I have the detail on the transfers, I will send it out to all of you. Okay. Due to the narrow streets in Reykjavik, buses are not allowed to park in front of most hotels. So walking distance could be as little as like 200 feet from the hotel or as much as 10 minutes. When I've done this trip before, it was 2 blocks. So that means that the guide will meet you in the hotel lobby. You'll walk over to the motor coach that'll be waiting for you, hopefully not 10 minutes away, hopefully 2 minutes away, but we don't know that yet because it's going to be where they can park at the time. So if you have difficulty walking, please let me know ahead of time. Send me an email so we can let the tour company know and perhaps arrange a taxi to get you where we need to. Okay? Credit cards are taken in most places in Iceland. But really they don't use cash. The only time they use cash is really for tipping, like if you wanna, let me go back a second. Can somebody turn down their somebody needs to mute if we can. Okay. So but you're going to want to have the krona, the Icelandic krona for tipping. In restaurants, they don't really tip, or you could just put a little bit on your credit card if you want to. They don't expect it. But the guides and the driver, you're going to want to tip. So they don't take US dollars. So if you can find an ATM machine, you can make an exchange and have some cash on hand to give the driver and the guides.
Is there a typical amount that per individual you recommend?
It really is
I know it's personal
personal.
preference,
For the second day on the Golden Circle, it's like 10 hours. So, I would probably say $20 a person.
Okay. I know it varies and we can do more. I just want to make sure
it varies. If they're full of personality and they're so helpful and you enjoy it, purely personal. Okay.
No problem. Thanks.
Yeah. So what they do there is that, they pay very strong wages. So the service charge or the tipping is usually included in your bill. All right. Locals rarely tip. So if you've gotten really exceptional service in a restaurant, 5 to 10% is more than generous. Okay. Taxis and hotels, tips are not required. You don't need to factor in gratuities for taxi drivers or hotel staff. They don't expect it. Now, there is something on the App Store called Currency Converter. There's several different versions of it. Google has one. There's many others. It's a free app, and it'll tell you what the Icelandic krona is so that when you're shopping, you'll know how much things cost. Today, the $1 US is equivalent to 123 Icelandic kronas. Okay.
Can you use euros?
No.
No.
No, Icelandic kronas. Yep. Lastly, be prepared for a wonderful time. You're going to be blown away. And I only ask that you pack your patience because everybody's doing their best. Travel these days is not for the faint of heart when you're traveling by air. Cruise is another story. We all love cruising, but just pack your patience. We're here to help. If you have any challenges, you can call my office. We answer the phone every day. But I just hope you all have the trip of a lifetime, and your group leaders, Fontel, Carrie, Barry, they're really gonna take great care of you, and you're in for a real treat.
I have another question.
Mark,
Okay, yes.
you said that they will issue all the e-docs at the same time. Is that why I haven't been able to find mine online so far?
I'm talking about for Go Away, for the
For Go Away, okay.
yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
haven't been
so
able to find my tickets yet, my luggage tags, and I can't. There's no e-docs listed.
who am I speaking to?
Beth Ball.
Hi, Beth.
Hi, how you doing?
We'll check on that for you this week.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, so usually my experience with this particular itinerary is that, normally they say 30 days prior, but sometimes the documents are ready, but the luggage tags aren't.
I see.
So I'll get a status on yours and let you
Okay.
know. Is there anybody else that's having that problem?
Mara, it's Shelley Wilner.
Hi, Shelley.
I got the luggage tags, but I have Esther for the 2 excursions that Esther and I are going on. I have Esther's docket thing. I don't have mine.
Are you going on separate tours?
No,
Yeah, so her ticket is for 2.
no, it's not. It's not. It says 1 person.
Okay, let's take this offline and I'll follow up with you, okay?
Thank you.
I
sent you an email this morning.
Okay,
Hi, this is
I have a
Laurel.
question too.
Another question from
I'm sorry,
Laurel.
who is this?
Laurel.
Hi, Laurel.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
Hey, question. When we go to the Sky Lagoon, do we need to bring a towel from home or do they have them available there?
They have them available there.
Perfect.
Good question.
I don't want to be
Okay.
dripping on the bus.
This is Vicky. Do you hear me?
Hi, Vicky.
I didn't get any e-docs emailed to me.
Did
I
you
haven't seen-
register? Did you register?
Yeah, we went in and did the registration stuff.
Okay, Vicky, what's your last name?
Lord, Lord.
Okay, I'll check on that for you, Vicky.
And then I went into where the invoice is, and I didn't see any dining option on the invoice.
Yeah,
So
me
I have no
either.
idea
Me either.
what our
So your document has it? Your
No.
cruise.
I went to the invoice. I haven't seen anything that says anything about a dining option.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, it's not on mine either. It doesn't say what dining.
Okay, your e-documents don't say that?
No, I didn't see any either. And
It's not on the app and it's not in our.
Okay. Well, let me just hold on a second.
So at the bottom of the invoice, I think.
Yeah, I don't have the invoices in front of me. But
I looked at mine and I saw where we have the Wi-Fi and we have the basic drink passage. But I didn't see a drink. I didn't see a dining option.
Okay, so when you registered, you all filled out what time you wanted to eat, and that's what we did. That's what we put down. Most of you are 6 p.m., but when I'm done with my part of this, I'm going to go look online, and I may come back and interject with you guys and just give you the information after that. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Regarding departures again, if I'm not going on the after cruise tour,
yes,
and I'm trying to navigate the best time to arrive at the airport without sitting at the airport for 6 hours, I was thinking to myself, oh, what if I go see the puffins? Take that 1 hour little boat thing, go see the puffins. How practical is that with luggage and returning? And then is there a bus that also goes to the airport?
One of the things people might want to do is go to the airport website for Reykjavik, and they have all sorts and kinds of things going on in the airport proper.
Yeah, so
Also check
So,
the
but
cruise line itself, because a lot of times they offer tours for people who have later flights. And
Right, so
you click
that's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So if you want to do a tour and I mean there are places that you can store your luggage in
Okay.
Reykjavik City. There are places you could just Google it and it's there. Okay,
Is-
so
how close is that to the port? Like, how far am I dragging my suitcase?
pretty close.
Oh,
Pretty
okay,
close.
okay,
Yeah, there's a
okay,
few different places.
okay,
But honestly, I would be nervous about
okay,
counting on a bus to get you to the airport with your
okay.
luggage and
Yeah.
going to see Puffins. So what I would do is I would do something through Celebrity. They probably still have it available where they'll take you on some kind of tour and then drop you off at the airport.
Okay, I saw that earlier, then it disappeared, and then I don't know if it came
You
back
can
on.
ask on board.
Okay.
They save, go right to the Shore Excursions desk when you get on board,
Okay.
and they will, they save some slots for people that book on board, and then people that are booked sometimes cancel. So I would try that.
Okay, thank you.
Mara,
Yes.
this is Carrie.
Hi, Carrie. I
We just
know
had a
it's you.
We just had a question pop up, which I'm sure I know the answer to, but I'm going to ask it.
Okay.
Any availability for the after cruise tour?
I don't think so, but I'll be happy to check. Who is asking?
Yeah, Robin Howe and her
Hi,
husband.
Robin. Hi, Robin.
Howe.
This is for two, right?
I'm thinking it is for two, Stuart and Robin.
She's shaking her head, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a wonderful tour. And for those of you who haven't done it, go to the website for the Sky Lagoon. It gives you all kinds of answers and shows you the amenities and how beautiful that's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Robin, I will find out. They take a little while to get back to me, but I'll probably have an answer for you by Wednesday. Okay. Robin, did you do your flights already? Okay, so you would change your flights? Okay. All right. I will get back to you directly. Okay. Any other questions for me?
Yes. Cheryl here. It's a dumb question. Never cruised before.
Hi,
How often do they change the sheets and the bedding and stuff like that in the rooms?
So there's a nightly turn down service. So when you get up in the morning and you leave the room, your cabin steward will come in and make up your beds and clean your entire cabin and bathroom. And then when you leave for dinner, they're going to come back and do it again.
Cool.
Yep. Change the towels and everything else. Yeah.
Question.
You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat.
Two more questions. One related to that. I trying to pack light to carry yarn. I've not used the laundry. I've only done one other cruise in my life. I did the Alaska knitting cruise last year. But I've never used laundry service on the ship. Is it really exorbitantly priced? Is it pretty quick turnaround? Is it worth it? That kind of thing. Or do I bring my own, washing and laundry, my line and everything?
So there's no laundry there's no laundry room. So if you do want your clothes cleaned, you're going to send it out. You could do it by item or you could do it by bag. Typically halfway through the cruise, they will offer some kind of promotion where like you could fill a bag for $30 and they'll do your laundry. So
okay. And does it come back the next day? Do you know what the turn?
I would say 24 to 48 hours.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And then you referred to a policy that we should make sure we carry. Could you remind me what policy I've got several.
So for those of you that bought the leisure care insurance,
I see. Okay. Got it.
then you were emailed within 72 hours of paying for it, the policy, but I send it out to everybody before they go anyway.
Oh, perfect. I
Okay.
don't remember if I did. You probably
Now,
did.
yeah, and also you may want to, so if you sign up to receive special offers from Celebrity, you're probably already getting them like all the time. They do offer advance discounts and savings on certain things, and laundry is typically one of them. So as a matter of fact, there is something right now, so you could call that number or go online and maybe do it in advance if you think you're going to need it.
Could you
Okay.
restate that number one more time,
Yes,
Laurel? Sorry.
absolutely.
And do
Yes,
you know what
absolutely.
size the bag is that they send out? What it will fit?
It's like a shopping, it's hard to say. It's like a shopping bag. It's not huge, but it's enough to fit like 3 or 4 days worth of clothes, I think.
This is Carrie. I have two things to say. One, we just were sent a note that on the app, they're offering a 20% discount on laundry now. So something.
Oh, there you go.
And the laundry bags look kind of small, but it is freaking amazing how much stuff you can cram in that thing. And then it comes back all laundered and folded.
Yeah, yeah.
So
The telephone number is 800-242-6374.
Thank you.
Now, for those of you that said that the dining was not on your invoice, it is there, and I can't share my screen, so I'm gonna point out to you where it is, okay? Where it says guest details on the first page of your invoice, it'll have your names. To the right, it'll say date of birth. It'll have your age. And then to the right of that, it says dining preference, and it'll say 6 p.m. confirmed.
Oh, I was referring to the actual dining room we're supposed to eat in. I saw that time. We don't know what that is. That's just our selection, right?
You're eating in the main dining room.
Well, if we're an aqua class, we eat.
That's blue. That's blue.
That's blue.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Anybody else?
One more quick question, Mara. This
Yes.
is Laurel again.
Hi, Laura.
Hi. If we put in an upgrade request with Celebrity,
Mhm.
and if by some miracle we get a higher class room, does that mess anything up if our stateroom changes at the last minute?
Not a thing. It's a great thing when it happens. That brings up the bidding process. Some of you may have received an email asking you if you want to bid for an upgrade. It's done like by a computer program, and if you want to take a chance on maybe getting a higher category of stateroom, you can bid. I always recommend bidding a little bit more than the minimum bid that they suggest.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope you get it. It's great when it happens.
Yes, we have one time out of every 7 or so.
Yeah. Yeah. This sailing has been sold out for quite some time, but people cancel last minute, so you never know. Anything else?
Meg, you're on mute. You're on mute, Meg.
One thing about
There you
aqua
go.
class is that there's going to be no time specified. Don't look for 6 o'clock seating or anything like that. You can go when you feel like going. And
oh, thank you.
Yeah,
and
so
also, I don't know what it took us a while to find out. They also have breakfast available, but not lunch.
Okay.
So Aqua Class guests have dining in blue. It opens up depending upon the day, whether you're at sea or in the or in port. But typically it opens at 7, and it's open seating for breakfast and dinner. Dinner hours start at 5:30, and they go till 9. And it's open seating. You can sit with other people or sit by yourselves, whichever you prefer.
Thanks all.
Okay. Any other questions for me? You guys are going easy on me.
I have a dumb question.
No such thing.
My luggage tags are paper. Are they supposed to be printed on paper?
Yes. So you don't
I'm
put
not
them
gonna-
on till right before you get to the ship.
I see. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I have
All
a
right, thank you.
question. Where do we
Yes.
find these luggage tags? I'm not sure.
So
Is that-
so they will be emailed to you're going to get an email saying your e-documents are ready already. When you go click on that,
Yeah.
there'll be one tab that'll say e-documents and another that'll say bag tags or luggage tags.
Oh, would this be from Dream Vacation?
This would be on the Celebrity site. It's an email that comes to you from Celebrity. It takes you to the site, to Celebrity's website, where you can download your e-documents and print your luggage tags.
Oh,
And don't worry about the luggage tags because
Oh.
you can always get them when you get to the ship. The porters look up your cabin number, you show them your app, your barcode, and they'll put them on at the port. So don't sweat the luggage tag thing.
Okay, so should I go through all my Celebrity Cruise emails looking for this particular email, or can I go to the app? Is it somewhere on?
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
Who's speaking, please?
This is Catherine Blaywis.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi. We've been pen pals for a while.
Yes. You
It's on the website.
do you check your email regularly?
It's so bombarded with everything. Yeah, I get a lot from celebrities, so some of
So
it is
it was
just
sent it's typically sent approximately 30 days from the departure date. So you can go
Okay.
check around that date. But all you need to do is go to celebrity.com
Okay.
into your account,
Yeah.
and it'll say cruise documentation, and you could print it from there.
Cruise documentation is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
One more question from Laurel.
Hi, Laurel.
Hi, Herb, I forgot.
Hi, Herb.
Oh, is the leisure care insurance, it goes through the post
Yes.
cruise excursion,
Yes.
doesn't it?
Yes,
Okay,
from start date to end date. Yes.
perfect, thank you.
We're not.
Sorry, senior moment there.
Okay, quick
That's okay.
question. This is Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
Is this going to be recorded? I missed the first 10
Yes.
minutes. Sorry, I got
Yes.
myself done.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Mara. This is Claire. Hey,
Hi, Claire. Hi.
I am looking at my Celebrity app and it shows me my stateroom and muster station and all of that good stuff, but I have not received e-docs from Celebrity.
Have you registered yet?
Yep.
You put in your passport information and everything?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm traveling with, not in the same cabin, but with my friend Lynn Cavally. Lynn, have you received your e-docs?
I don't know because I haven't looked.
Well, I just also did a search of my email and I did register in the app. I put in my passport and everything and it sees me in there, but I have not received anything other than that.
Okay. It may be that they're not available yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
just to let you know.
Yep. I'll
Thank
check
you.
on it for you though, and I'll
Thank
let you know, okay?
Appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
But one more question, this is Cheryl. Should my husband bring his cell phone and have this app downloaded on his phone as well? Is that how we get into rooms and stuff, is via the app on your phone?
It's one of the ways, but you're going to be given a card, which is like a credit card that you can use also. So does he normally not travel with his phone?
Correct.
If he wants to communicate with you through the chat, it's good to have it. But if it's a bother, he doesn't have to have it.
Okay.
I wish I could travel without my phone.
I have a
Me
question.
too.
I just went to the laundry and dry cleaning, and I went to the $119.99 for 3 bags, and I clicked on that, and I said purchase now, and then it says reservations unavailable. The last time for this experience is passed.
Call the number. They could be having a problem with the site, which happens a lot. So call the number that I gave you.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
This is a question I don't know who it applies to, but we have this email that says that the Trump administration is floating a move that could strand international travelers at one of the busiest gateways, which is the Newark Gateway, pulling customs officers and help and ICE agents at any sanctuary city. Is this going to affect? Yeah, you already knew about this, right?
Yeah, it's been in the news for about a week, but I don't think it's going to, that's one of the reasons why I said to give yourself that extra hour as a cushion.
Is that going out from Newark or coming back? Is that both?
Both.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is Shelley Wilner. I live in central New Jersey, and there's big demonstrations in Newark that's near the airport, at Delaney Hall.
That's what we're reading.
Okay, and yeah.
Yeah.
Leave yourself a lot of time.
Just remember, it's 3 weeks away. Don't panic about something now that's 3 weeks away. Things change when you blink your eyes. So
Barry,
it's nice
you
to
and
be
I
aware of it, but panicking right now is not going to do you any good. It's a waste of energy.
No.
Another question.
Good advice, Barry.
I have another question. Okay, so I find the Celebrity app is a little iffy. Sometimes it shows all of my pre-reserved shore excursions, and sometimes, like right now, I'm looking at it and it shows nothing for the first 6 days. And I know I've already reserved things. So I'm not sure, how much do we rely on the app versus the actual documentation?
Who's speaking, please?
It's Catherine Blaywis again.
Oh, hi. So the app is not meant to be used for before the cruise. The app is meant to be used once you get on board. So if you go on to the Celebrity site and you pull up your account where it says manage your account, you should see everything that you have.
Okay, so go to the Wi-Fi.com site and forget the app for a while.
Yes. So go to celebrity.com.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
What are you saying, What are you saying, Carrie? I see you talking and you're on mute. Are you teasing me?
Talking to
I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm in muted. No, I want to thank you. You can tell this is a particular cruise because we've really had a lot of interaction and a lot of questions. So
I'm sorry for taking up so much time.
No,
I did
not
not
at all.
intend that.
Very worthwhile.
yeah, this
That's
is what this is for. You gave information that we didn't know yet, like our after tour. So this was really good.
Yeah. And Rana, as far as like worrying about things, I have another big group going next week to Japan, and there's a typhoon coming. So, what are you going to do? You just do what you do, right?
Mara,
Yes.
this is Claire Haycox again. Just to save you some trouble, if it does save you any trouble, I was able to download into my wallet something with a barcode on.
That's it. That's your docs.
So I'm
That's your
good
docs.
then. So
Fantastic.
and I think probably Lynn, we'll find that for you too. Okay.
Fantastic.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. One other thing for those of you, I always take a picture of my passport and keep it in my phone, just in case. And if you're traveling with a spouse or a partner or a friend, do it for each other. I just lost my phone on my last trip, and it was quite challenging. So just take pictures, okay? I'm gonna miss you all and being with you.
One more question, Mara.
Yeah.
If we have an alternate passport, EU passport, should we take that with us as well?
Who's speaking?
Ken Fail.
Hi, Ken. Do you have dual citizenship?
Yes.
I would bring it. But you're registered as a U.S. citizen for this cruise.
Yes.
I don't think you need it, but why not?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Mara. Thank you.
All right. Can I stay on and listen a little bit to what you're
Yeah,
going
you
to
can
talk
do
about?
whatever you like. I'm just going to remove your spotlight so you can be.
Thank you.
up in the
Are you coming
cloud.
to the classes? You're going to
Good
learn.
to
You're gonna learn
see
these
you.
projects, Sarah.
Thank you.
What'd you say, Barry?
You're going to learn these projects one way or the other.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you, Mara. Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, Barry.
Okay, Barry, we're going to spotlight you.
Oh, joy.
So for those of you who don't know Barry Klein, this is Barry Klein. This is your teacher, and another one of your teachers, Michelle Samogi, couldn't be on the Zoom with us today, And she has 3 fabulous classes planned for you. So those would be a surprise.
And for those of you that don't know, Barry is the owner and the head designer of Trendsetter Yarns. So whenever you see that label, that's Barry's company. So we're really happy that he's joining us and he's going to share 3 projects with you today. Just know that there are going to be a lot more surprises along the way as well.
And if you don't know us, this is Fontel.
This is Gary.
That's it.
All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Well, it's good afternoon everywhere at this point. I'm going to do a couple things first. Number one, Mara is the best. I've traveled with her for almost 17 years now. And whether she's there or not, she makes sure that we're all secure. So please feel comfortable. If you're new to the group, welcome. Everyone is open. Everyone is friendly. Please come and talk to us and sit with us. Not everybody eats lunch or dinner in the same place. Sometimes they go to the buffet. Feel free to come and hang with us or let us know that that's where you're going and we can look out for each other. It really is a group event. And kind of off the subject, I was looking at all the pictures here, and there is somebody in our group that I have not seen, I won't tell you how long, but Rivi Dollinger, it's nice that you're coming with us and I look forward to seeing you. It's been a really long time. Her grandparents have been a part of my life since I was born. And they're part of our temple. Her family is amazing. And I've heard that she's an incredible knitter. My sister is good friends with her as well. So welcome to the group. And I look forward
Thank you. Is this Irene and Howard?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Yes.
My sister is Jerry Cohen.
Jericho, I will bring it up. I talk to my grandma every night, so I'll bring it up to her.
Please tell her I say hi.
I definitely will.
All right. That was off the subject, but thank you for letting me do that. We've been working on projects for the classes for a really long time. And the purpose of doing a pre-notification on this is because of where we're going, there's a limit on how much luggage we can take with us. In the past, there's pictures out there. We have 19 to 24 duffels full of yarn. Not able to do that on this trip. So we've started in the past doing pre-cruise. We're giving you ideas of 3 projects that we're going to do for sure. I don't know the order that we're going to do them, but this way you can have the yarn shipped to you. Some of it will come from me, it'll come from Fontel, it'll come from both of us. The instructions won't come with the yarn, but bring what you can with you. You don't have to bring the entire project. We're going to be working on a lot of different things, and some of it is just conversation. So bring a couple balls, and that way you can work on the project, and it does leave you room in your suitcase for other things. There's a lot to buy. Besides on the ship, there's a lot to buy off the ship. I've been to Iceland before, and you are really ready for a great surprise. It is a beautiful, beautiful place. So we're going to jump in. So this is one of our first projects. It's designed as a poncho. It is 2 squares. And there are 6 to 8 different stitch patterns, and they're all worked at the same time. You're working across a row. So within that row, there's 4 squares. You're going to have 4 stitch patterns, and then they move and they alternate. It's done in a yarn called Unicorn from Gazal. It is 100% superwash wool, and it is hand dyed. So it has no dye lot tags on it. It's a very subtle dye. Of course, ecru is ecru, and I chose ecru just because I wanted something in an Aran. So for next year, when we go to Ireland, you'll be prepared for that. You'll have your Aran already done. For this class, you have a couple of options. You can do 2 squares. You can do it, and it can become a wrap. We can make as many rows or as many columns in any width that we want. It's completely up to you. The other thing is, the one I'm working on now, I have throws on everything in my house. If you've been to my house, and some of you have, there's just piles of throws. It's what I love to do. I live in California. I don't need a throw out of 100% wool, but I love the process of making it. And then anytime you do need it, it's there. So know that although we're talking about this as a poncho, it is available to be redone and done in other ways. And actually, I'm going to talk about all the pieces and then I'll switch over to the yarns. Is that okay?
I have a quick question, Barry.
Yep.
This is Patsy.
Hey,
Is this the
Patsy.
one that you're going to be sewing the squares onto the squares next to it, or is this all
No,
knit?
it's all adjoined.
Yes.
The
Thank
only
you.
sewing, if you choose to do it, the only sewing is one seam on each side.
Okay, because I'm not good at the joining the squares, but this looks good. Thank you.
It's going to be easy.
question.
I can't wait to see you, Patsy. Did you do the hat?
I'm working on it. I wasn't satisfied with how the beginning looked, so I started over again. You know,
You can do it. I know you trust
Yeah.
yourself. You can do it.
Yeah, I haven't done fat yarns before, but it's all good. All right, I won't bother.
No problem. So we were talking a little bit earlier about formal night on the ship and that there isn't a formal night. This top was designed for those types of nights. It's knit like a T. The sleeves are picked up and worked down. It uses a cotton viscose yarn called Diversa, and it's in the black and it's in the beige. And each one is mixed with a different metallic. One of them just has a twisted metallic, so you're getting the brightness of the metallic in the black. And then in the beige, you can see sequins. You can see those little flourishes of light that are sparkling. It is a metallic base, and it's got little baby sequins in it. If you're somebody who absolutely cannot live with metallic, never going to wear it, don't want it, we're going to take you down a couple needle sizes, and you're going to be fine. So it's not an all or nothing. Okay, if you just don't want it, metallic, it's yours to do. And then we played with the sleeves, putting one repeat of the drop stitch right there. And they alternate in drop stitches. It's very easy to do. The purpose of a drop stitch is just, it takes out rows. So you're going to go to knit the stitch, you're going to wrap the yarn 2 extra times around it. So it's 3 wraps. On the row back, when you knit it, you just let the extra wraps go. Everyone gasps at that point. I hear everyone going, oh my God. You'll be fine. Okay. We can put a lifeline in there because you don't want to have to pick up anything dropped in this kind of sweater. But we're going to take good care of everybody, and the color combinations are gorgeous. It can also be done as a cardigan. Okay. The difficulty in doing it as a cardigan is right now, this is fairly right down the center. If you do it as a cardigan, you're going to lose that detail. We'll have to flex it over and move it more to one side. So that way you see the highs and the lows in the design. Otherwise, all you're going to have is alternating.
Barry, that would be beautiful as a wrap too.
Yeah, it would be a gorgeous wrap.
Yeah.
And then one of the things I love to knit the most are different variations of slip stitching. And in working this design, I love linear things because it's very easy. And it looks like you're carrying and doing all this different stuff. It's these short row sections that are in the turquoise that make things angle and move. And the short rows are done a few at a time, and then they reverse themselves. So you're getting a triangle wedge, and then you start doing your stripes again. I've used 2 different yarns. It's Merino 6, which is just a worsted weight DK merino, and then Colorissimo, which is a multicolored merino. So the solid is the regular merino, and all those multicolors are within one color combination of Colorissimo. It can be made double wide. It would be a fantastic cardigan. We'd have to figure out what to do for the back, but there's different options on how to do this. It would also make an amazing cowl. So any way you want to do it, that's our job. That's what we're there for. For those of you who don't know, I do design most of the things for Trendsetter and we're coming up on 38 years. So we've done this a lot, and we'll help you do whatever you need to do. If we need to fix the fit on something, we are going to do part of a fit class on the ship. There's lots of different areas that you're going to learn from. It's all about the education, but it's also about having fun. And for sure, you're going to have fun.
Barry, how would that look as a cowl? Like which way do the stripes go?
That way.
Ah, okay.
So it'll be tucked. I mean, let's see if I can make this happen. How creative can I be? Yeah, it's not going to show on what I'm wearing right now, but that's kind of what you're going to get.
I gotcha. Okay.
It's not my favorite, but it's an option.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. It could also be a wrap. So if you don't like scarves, it's a pretty wide scarf, but as a wrap, you would have to do 2 panels and then they get sewn together. But then you get to decide if you want the 2 short row sections to be sewn together and the 2 patterned slip stitch sections to be sewn together, or do you want them off? So either way, there's an option to make this work into something bigger and better.
Barry, can I say, excuse me? Esther got cut off and she's trying to get back on, and she's telling me that she can't. And I'm in New Jersey and she's in Michigan, so she's trying to get back on. Somebody has to let her to get back on.
That would be Fontella and Carrie.
Yeah, I know.
Top of the screen, it says somebody's waiting to be admitted.
Yeah.
So the system notifies us she's in when she's there. And this is being recorded. And
yeah, Shelley, that's the other thing. If for some reason she can't get back on, this will be up on the website tomorrow, so she can kind of buzz through the beginning and then catch us up here, just in case. So.
Okay.
Because I don't see anything that's asking permission at all.
Yeah, she may not be able to get back on because
her husband is telling me, could somebody let her get back in?
Yeah, I don't see where that is at all. We don't have that notice.
Could you ask someone to let me back into the meeting? I am waiting for someone to let me back in. That's what she's telling me.
If I can mess things up, I do. So I've had to deal with a lot of Zoom calls, and the best way is to go out to your email and start all over again.
Right.
I agree.
Tell her to go to the original. Yeah, tell her to go to the original link.
Okay.
Good job, Meg.
Right now.
Okay.
All right. Well, they're working on that. I'm going to give you an overhead shot of the yarns and the color combinations. And again, all of this is on the website.
On your screen right now for Zoom. Go back to that original.
Sorry, hold on one second. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta unplug it and plug it back in, you know?
Thanks, Eliza.
All right. So this is Unicorn. It's a thick and thin yarn. Not too thick, not too thin. Stays fairly even, but you can see the subtle shading in the colors. And there are some incredible colors.
And Unicorn was for the first model, which was the
This is the
poncho.
What needle size would that be?
Depending on how you knit, an 8 or a 9.
Barry, the one that you showed was all one color.
Yeah.
Would you combine colors on that or just do all one color?
If you're asking me what I would do it in one color. The fun part of it is all the textured stitches. And I think if you do different colors, it's going to become more tails that you have to bury, which is never the end of the world, but I think it'll take away from the design.
And
do we
you're
need
talking
to
about
pre-purchase
the
the yarn? Are
I'm
we
sorry?
This is the yarn for the poncho. This is Laurel.
Yeah, Laurel, this is the yarn for the poncho.
And this is the unicorn.
This is the unicorn.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. And again, you don't have to decide from this little screen. On the website is a whole page where you can purchase the kits or decide the colors that you want.
Eliza, we're going to have to do that.
Is that the Great Yarns website?
Yes.
And we should pre-purchase the yarn?
We would love it if you do it.
Okay.
Okay,
And how
Esther's
many
back.
skeins
Yay.
do we need for this about?
It's 5 skeins.
Thank you.
Yep. And it's all that information is also on the website.
Barry, I'm just going to interrupt 1 second. We put this in the email, but if you go to the website, which is greatyarns.com, on the home page, you'll see a listing at the top and it says yarns, kits, event. At the end, it says presentations. If you click on presentations, it drops down and you'll see the Icelandic cruise there. Click on that and you'll see.
There it is. Okay, thank you. There we go. Unlocked. Yay. Okay.
All right. The reason I selected this yarn is because I love the subtle shading in it. I've knit a lot with this yarn. It is one that I love to have in my hands. It just feels amazing. And it is a superwash, which makes it wearable for a really long time. Again, it's 5 skeins to do the 2 squares, the 2 big squared pieces, but we can make it into a wrap. We can make it into a throw. If you're going to do a wrap instead, you're still going to need around 3 skeins. And if you're going to do a throw, you need 10 skeins. Okay, and all the instructions, one of the things I love to do is give you a whole book of patterns. So when we get on the ship and we start doing classes, you're all going to get handed a booklet, whether you do the class or not, all the instructions will be there for you. And it's with pictures and details and all the stuff. So it's something I prepared just for our group. We're not going to email it to you in advance and you have to print it. It's going to come from me, with me. All right.
Barry and Shelley, are you going to have this yarns on the ship, or do you suggest we pre-order?
All right. Sorry. So I'm asking a favor. I would love it if you pre-order.
Okay.
On some of these pieces, we have limited quantity. And it's written up on that website how much is there. Especially like on Unicorn, some of the colors I have 35 skeins, some of them I have 10 skeins. This way you get what you want. We can only bring so much on the ship.
I got it.
If we bring it and we run out, somebody else takes it, you're going to have to split it up, and we'll have to check and make sure we've got more in order to fill the order. So this just gives you an advantage. All right. The scarf that I did uses merino and colorissimo. So all those shades are within the one ball, and this is the background. And this is the colors I used. This is another color option. It's a really beautiful citrus green, all purples and turquoises and teals, a little bit of gray, and there's a touch of the lime in there. And then we've got eggplant with all crayon colors, fuchsia, Kelly green, red, gray, and they'll all play really well against each other. And here's a couple more. It's not all of them. Okay, I've got 6 here. We put 10 color combinations together. For people who like neutrals, you want to wear it with everything, you want to wear it forever, this is the neutral piece. It's a beautiful taupey camel. And then this is all, basil and all different earthy colors. So there's rust and wine and forest green, and they play really nice against each other. For the water group, it's a light teal for the background. And this has turquoise and green and a little bit of peach in it. All these colors will eventually show as we work our way through the color combination. And then charcoal gray with just everyone's favorites. There's almost every single color in here except for orange. So it takes 1 skein of colorissimo, and I think it's 4 skeins of merino 6, and it's all in that page that you can see on Fontel's website, plus more color combinations.
And Barry, that last color combination you just showed,
yeah,
I believe the name of that Colorissimo is Iceland.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the perfect one. All right, one other thing for you. I'm very reachable in between now and the cruise.
Good.
Sorry. If you're not seeing a color combination that you like, what would happen if we mix something? Email me. It's Barry@trendsetteryarns.com. I will always answer you, and I can take pictures and put things together, but don't take over all of my time to do this. All right, that's my favor. I'm happy to do this, but we'll do as much as we can, as fast as we can. And then for the two color drop stitch, the beige and the black. So this is citrus green against charcoal. This is the sequin one. And that's the all metallic.
That's charcoal? It looks blue here.
I know on the screen, on my screen, it looks blue. It is charcoal. And when you look at Fontel's website, the colors are much better. Okay, it's lime and charcoal.
And which is the one with the sequins?
The one with the rubber band.
Oh,
this is Glamour, and this is Brillino. So you see the sparkle, it just doesn't have sequins. And this
How does charcoal look with the green? Because I can't see charcoal.
Well, I love charcoal and green. This would have been my next combination. Sorry, I love these two.
Right. I do too.
And then if you want something more subtle, more tone on tone, this is rust. And this is peach. So even though the colors don't match 100%, they blend into each other. And that's what you want it to do.
Barry, you're going to be using 2 strands of each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about that. We're going to have some bags for you to use and different ways to use yarns now so that you can get them to wrap instead of run side by side. And
question, I have a question again. It's Rhonda speaking.
Yep.
If I order in advance,
will
I get it to Canada on time to have it?
It should be. I mean, it would go out in the next day or two. Worst case scenario is, I pack it and it comes with me. But, the other reason is just to make sure that you get the color combination that you want and that you don't have to end up taking tons of stuff home with you because of suitcase space.
I know, but great to not get it. And then what do I do?
Well, then we have to replace it on the ship. I mean, sadly, I have no control over the post office. I am a control freak. I wish I did.
Can I just reserve it, and then you bring it with you?
Yeah, that's all possible.
No?
Yes, yeah. So you're going to purchase it through the website and just say, please bring. And
it will tell me how much to.
Yeah, everything is right on there.
So then I can purchase it and say, bring, what do I say? Bring it with you?
Yeah.
Bring it with you.
Just bring it with your stuff. You can give it to my attention. We're all hearing it right now. So we've got it under control, and I'm the one that's packing all the orders. So I will see your name.
Rhonda, if you order it on the website, there's a place to put a note there. And under notes, you just say, please bring to the ship. And we'll know that.
Your website? Or is it Barry's? What
No,
website?
it's my website. You're going to order this on my website. And so you'll put that note on your order.
Okay.
Okay.
And what's
Fontel, give me a favor and just tell them one more time how to get to that.
Sure. So the website is www.greatyarns.com. That will pull up the home page. On the home page is a listing at the top of the page, and it starts with yarns, kits, it goes to events, and eventually it ends up at presentations. You click on that listing for presentations, and a drop-down box is there, and it says Iceland Cruise Zoom. Click on that, and it will show you all these projects and color combinations.
And it will tell me how much yarn to buy for my size.
It does.
Yeah, the sizes are
all of that's on there.
Okay.
And then the last color combination that I have to show you today, this is charcoal with reverse yarns. Okay, so this stays the same. It looks blue, but it is gray. And this is Brillino in charcoal. So now you get a better idea what the charcoal looks like. And then this is wine. Right now it looks kind of rusty and peach, but it is pinky rose wine.
The colors were.
It's got to be the lighting, Barry, because it does look blue and peach. Yeah.
Well, it could be the lighting and it could be my camera.
Yeah.
So not the newest, unfortunately.
But I know the gray is just beautiful.
Let's see if I can do this.
One
Is that any
question.
better?
That's better.
Oh my gosh, that's
Much
10 times
better.
better.
Much better. Yes.
There we go.
So there's two color combinations.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mary, this is Shelley again. Your suggestion for the poncho is what the coloring you have as the sample?
Any of the colors that we picked, I know will work. So it just depends on what it is that you want to wear and what you like to wear. The white, the cream is certainly universal, but it takes
Yeah, I like the cream.
with my mouth. Like last night, I was having dinner and Eric looked at me and said, "One bite and it's down the front of your shirt."
Yeah, that's
So this takes a better chance of getting food or anything else on it. But there's a taupey brown that's beautiful. All the colors are beautiful.
No.
One question, this may be for Fontel. If I want to do the sweater, which is beautiful, but I don't want to use it with the sparkles. I'm on your website right now. How do I
And then you go down to
order the yarn?
You
for
know
that?
what? You may not be able to order it that particular way. So
That's what
send
I
me an
thought. Okay.
email. Tell me what colors you want
Super.
and what size, and then
Yeah,
we'll do
I'll
it.
work it out with Fontel and we'll get back to you.
Perfect. That's great. Thank
You
you,
got
Fontel.
it.
I will do
Sure.
that. Thank you so much.
No metallic. Who said no metallic?
Mary.
Wasn't me.
So I did. Sorry.
No. I'm just giving you a hard time. I like to do that. So besides the three pieces you see behind us, I'm working with Carrie and Fontel right now to fill up our schedule. There's going to be some pullovers. There's going to be some more scarves, some shawls. Again, I said we're going to do a measuring class. One of the sweaters that I'm planning on teaching is an A-line. And I want to talk to you about what shape is the best A-line style for you and how to accomplish that. Not everything is automatic, and I know that you always want to learn something. So each project will have a designated learning part to it, and then I'll be there. One of the things I don't do as a teacher is disappear. I'm there before class. I can stay after. We run around the ship.
You're real good about it.
I'm around. Okay, it's not just here, buy your yarn and go home. We don't work like that. So even after the cruise, I've been, talking with a few of you now about things that you're going to need. So we'll work on that. And somebody wrote, what knitting equipment should we bring for the classes? You're going to need stitch markers, and Carrie's going to put this in writing to you. Okay, so just off the top of my head right now, stitch markers. You'll need needles anywhere from a 6 to a 10 or 10 and a half. Circulars are going to be easier to work with. And pen or pencil. I'm going to give you your patterns, bring extra paper or little stick-it notes that you don't write on the pattern. After the cruise, I'll tell you up front, there's always a mistake somewhere in one of those patterns, and sometimes in more than one. These are all brand new, and I'm not going to have time to reknit any of these before we go on our trip. But we'll fix it on the ship, and then afterwards, I email everybody a clean copy of everything so that you can save it on your computer. All right, that's what I've got for you, kids.
All right.
Can't wait to see you.
Looks fabulous, Barry.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing everybody as well, the new and the repeaters. Welcome to the family. And indeed, I will tell you, this is my 17th year of doing this, about 10 years with Carrie and Fontel, and it is family. You are treated like family. We love you like family. We don't ask you to come on every cruise. We would love you to come on every cruise. And we're going to tell you on the ship about some other things that are coming up as well. So be prepared.
Barry, your masterpieces are exquisite, and
you.
the poncho would. I'm just putting this out there that it would really look great on me.
I think I just went deaf.
I wanted to say I'm in the process now of writing up the daily schedule, if you will, the class schedule. It's the three of us are going to be talking about the timing right after this Zoom. We're going to Zoom together, but it's being written now. So hopefully in the next week you get it. And I really do write out every day that we're either at sea and here are the classes listed in a description and who's teaching it, the days that we're in port, and here's the port, and have fun. So you'll get that, and it's listed out, and it will also list all the supplies not all the supplies that you need, but things that you should bring.
Right. It's usually standard supplies for knitting.
Yeah.
Needles, crochet hook, a scissor.
As a knitter, your little bag of goodies with your.
Sure.
Yeah.
And if you forget something, I will have some needles on the ship. I take a kind of a mini little store. Carrie will have color cards so that if you want to order something, special orders, we take special orders all the time. So just know that just bring the things you're comfortable with and we'll have the rest.
Does anybody have questions for any of us?
Yeah, because Mara's still on as well, so.
Yeah, and those that said that they couldn't get their documents, I just sent them to you, with the exception of Beth. For some reason, they are not ready yet. You definitely registered, right? Beth, are you still there?
You might need to unmute yourself. Yes, she's still there.
So Beth, I
I'm
think
sorry.
you may have left one little thing out. That's the only thing I could think of, but I'm going to check into it tomorrow when they reopen.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, because I mean, they've got the pass that I can check in. I've got all that done and everything, and I thought I did, but.
Don't worry about it. We'll get them to you. I promise you won't leave without them. If I have to
appreciate-
bring them myself, I'll bring them, okay?
I know you'll
Hopefully you
get
do
them
that for me too.
Beth was late to the game, but boy, she is on top of everything. She's good.
My kind of girl.
Carrie,
I know. We'll get it figured out.
Carrie?
Yeah.
On the bottom of somebody just posted something on chat that you need to read.
Okay, let me read it.
This is Vicky. I have a question about the projects.
Yeah.
If you choose not to do one of the projects, is there other things that happen or go on that,
There's
your
no
own
song,
or whatever.
No song and dance, no stripper, but the classroom is ours. The one thing that's great about working with Celebrity, and Mara has just made this miracle happen for us. Our classroom is up on deck 14, and one whole side of our classroom is all windows. So even if we're in class, you can still see what's going on when we're sailing. It's not like you're trapped in a dark room. It's very well lit. It is ours. The thing is that you can't be in the room if Fontel, Carrie, or myself are not in the room. It is limited to us having to be there, and it's for regulations and insurance purposes. The other thing is that if you're not doing a class, bring your knitting. Bring anything that you want to knit. You've got questions on something else. You're looking for yarn for a pattern you've been carrying around. Everything will be in there. And you just want to have a conversation with one of your friends, you can come and do that as well.
Is there a class that's specifically applies to each project?
Yes.
Okay. But then you have other classes that are in addition to the project.
No classes are going on at the same, there's only one.
No, I'm talking about you have other classes that have nothing to do with one of these three projects.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We have a lot.
There's going to be 7 or 9 classes in total. It's not just these 3. Trust me, there's a lot.
Okay.
There may even be a space on there, and there may even be a space on the schedule that just says surprise. Because I'm still working on a couple things. So
since this is my first knitting cruise, I'm still trying to figure out how it works. That's all.
Yeah, no, not a problem. We'll take good care of it for sure.
When you get your schedule, you'll sort of understand, because it will be mostly very specific to the time in the class. Michelle has a knitting class and 2 crochet classes. So there will be some crochet for those of you that like to crochet. If there isn't a class that you want to take and you don't want to be in the classroom, go to the spa, go have a massage.
Take us with you.
This is your cruise.
Should I bring extra yarn for something that may not apply to the project?
If you're working on something, bring it.
No. I'm just saying if there's a technique where you just want to.
We'll supply you.
Vicky,
if there's a technique.
I take reelings for practice balls, so you don't have to bring any of that.
Yeah.
So if you're in a class and we're teaching you a technique,
yeah.
I'll have the balls of yarn there, and you'll use those.
Okay.
You don't have to. Don't clutter your luggage with that. I've got them.
Okay.
And welcome to the group.
Out very smoothly. I can remember being and my first one, wondering all these things, and I never wondered them again when I got in there because it just sort of rolled out, and it was all just easy. It'll be easy.
We honestly have planned your time. We've planned every day that we're at sea for you. But it is your cruise.
Right.
So if you don't want to be knitting every day that we're at sea when we're knitting, you are free to go and wander that fabulous ship and do other things. It's just that we have an itinerary and we'll keep you busy if you want to be busy with us. And when you don't want to be busy, go have your fun somewhere. There's speakers on the ship. There's a spa on the ship. There are other things to do. Although we think we're the best thing to do, there's other things to do. So, and it'll explain it. And once you get the itinerary, if you still have questions, just email us. We're happy
Is
to.
Mara still?
I'm here. I'm here.
Mara?
I'm here.
Can we still change to 6 o'clock dining?
Yeah, Mark just emailed me. I'm checking into that now, and I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
We had a question in the chat regarding the jacket that we are gifting you. And that jacket is kind of a rain jacket. It does have a removable hood. So it's not meant for warmth. It's meant for take a little of the chill off and the wind and the rain. Hope that helps.
I know, I was reading.
Yeah, it's a good jacket. It's a very good jacket. We've actually given it before. It's one of the best jackets, but it's not by any means a winter jacket. It's not a windbreaker. It's heavier than that. It repels rain better. It has a very nice hood, and we always love the fact that you can unzip it and take that hood off if, but it is not for if it's 48 degrees outside. That's the
okay. You put a sweater under it and put that jacket over a sweater. It's pretty warm.
Yeah,
good.
Really holds the heat in.
One other thing I want to throw out there. We've got almost everybody that's a knitter on our group today. There's 28 of us here. But we did a Zoom last week, and it was on another project, and not everyone was there. And I know a lot of you were there and you purchased it. So for those who weren't there, this is a hat Chantal and her team designed, and it uses Malabrigo yarn. It's a beautiful thick wool. It's done on circulars. It went really fast. There's a striped version, and then where you carry the yarn, there's a design knit in, completely optional. And Carrie's got both of them in her hand. They're still available. It's going to be really neat with us as a group walking around with our hats. So if you haven't done yours yet, there's Cheryl. There's a bunch of you got yours. We'd love it if you did it. It's completely up to you, and it's not mandatory. It's just a really fun idea, and we'll all have matching hats that will go along with the memory of our place.
With our jackets and our group picture.
I want one.
Who is that?
You'll have to send me the pattern.
Mara.
If you have it, you have
right
to
on their
tell them the
website. I'm ordering it right now.
Did I hear, this is Laurel, did I hear that the weather is going to be rather cool in June and beginning of July, so no shorts?
Well, we can't predict the weather.
I know.
I would suggest always being optimistic and bringing a pair of shorts.
Okay.
The first few ports might not be so cold as we start transferring over, heading towards Greenland, Iceland. The cold's going to kick in.
Yeah, I think once you leave Canada, it'll start to get colder. But bring a pair of shorts. Be optimistic. I would.
If you feel that rough weather might bother your temperament, your stomach in any way, I know Mara gave you some options. I'm also going to tell you that I've seen a lot of people taking ginger chews. You can get them in the grocery store. You just suck on it, and ginger tends to relax your body.
Is it really
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's has the best ones. Yeah.
Is it really could be like really rough?
No crystal ball.
I've been on rough cruises. It's not that bad. I've been on rough cruises. It's not that bad, guys.
Okay.
Yep.
Really.
Yeah, we have two.
Yeah.
That was your tea.
All right. If anybody has any other questions, now's the time. Otherwise, we're going to let you go.
Love and hugs to everybody. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you in 3 weeks from today.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Thanks, guys. I think it went well.
Thanks, Mara. Good to see you this way.
Leave.
Funny.